Hello guys, my name is Patience. On today's video we are going to do a full face makeup tutorial for beginners. So I'll be explaining to you and I will be going through each and every step with you guys. So if you like the video, please share, subscribe and like. So I'm going to start off by doing my eyebrows first and then I'll do the makeup after. So I'm just going to apply this eyebrow gel from Essence. That's the one that I'm going to be applying on my eyebrows just to brush them up so that they stay on the place. So I'm just going to be using this one. So we are going to dip this pulley in the eyebrow gel. You just dip it in like this and then you brush your eyebrows with it upwards like this. And do the same on the other one. So you just brush them up like this. So I'm using this tip of the brush. I'm just using this tip of the brush just to press my eyebrows down so that they don't move, just to make sure that they stay on the place. So I'm just gonna press them down like this. Okay, so this is how they look. So now I'm going to be mattifying my eyebrow with a powder just to make them matte, and after that I'm going to draw them with a eyebrow pencil. So this is the powder that I'm using here. I'm just gonna grab a little bit with like this, and then I'm just gonna powder my eyebrows. Just to mattify them. I'm just sharpening my eyebrow pencil just to make sure that it's nice and sharp for the eyebrows. So I'm going to be drawing my eyebrow with this shade. It's a dark brown shade. So that's the one that I'm going to be using to define my eyebrows. Other one as well. I'm going to use this pulley just to brush my eyebrows up, just to fill them in, to make sure that they are like nice and natural. Like this. I'm gonna do the same on the other one as well. Okay, so now I'm done drawing my eyebrows. So now I'm going to clean them up. So I'm gonna use concealer. I'm just gonna show you the concealer that I'm going to use to clean my eyebrows. So for the tail of my eyebrows, I'm going to be using this Essence Camouflage waterproof concealer. That's the one that I'm going to be cleaning my eyebrows on the tail. So the reason why I'm using this lighter concealer on my tail is because I want my tail to be a little bit brighter than my skin tone. I just want my eyebrows to pop more, especially on the tail. That's why I'm using this concealer. So the brush that I'll be using, the brush that I'm going to use for my eyebrows, it's a small flat brush. This small brush, it's, as you can see, it's a flat brush. It's not fluffy, it's a flat brush. So this brush will allow me to draw like my straight lines on the eyebrows to clean them nicely. So this is how I'm grabbing my concealer on my hand. I'm just grabbing it on both sides of my brush. So it makes it easier for me to like use both sides. If the other one is finished, I can just flip it and use the other side. So that's why I'm just grabbing it on both of the sides. The tail of my eyebrows and spreading it as well. Just spreading it on the tail. Okay, so right now I'm done applying the lighter concealer on the tail of my eyebrows. I'm going to be applying the color of my foundation. The foundation that I use on my face, I'm just going to be applying it on the inner corner of my eyebrows. The reason why I'm doing that is because it's also easier for me when I blend the foundation. It doesn't look too light. It looks more natural. It makes sense. It looks more natural because after blending it, sometimes with the lighter concealer you can see the light concealer on the eyes, but if I apply the foundation first on my inner corner here, it doesn't show. It looks more. I'm going to apply the Essence 50 Soft Caramel foundation on the inner corner of my eyebrow. Put it on my hand, and then I'll be applying it on my face, on my eyebrows. So this is the inner corner of the eyebrows where I'm going to be applying the foundation. So now I'm just spreading it here. I'm just spreading it here on the inner corner because already on the outer corner I did spread the lighter concealer. So I'm just spreading it like this, just on the inner corner. And then I'm just applying it on top of my eyebrows as well, just to clean them. I feel like on top of your eyebrows as well, it's also easier to use the color of your foundation. The reason why is because when you blend your foundation on your face, it doesn't look like you applied anything on top. It just looks clean and nicer. Just blends everything together nicely. This is how I check if my lines are like are on the same line, just to make sure that they are not, the other one is not up, the other one is not down. Just make sure that they are on the same line, even if they are not on the same line, but they are a little bit like on the same line, it's fine. So this is how I always check. So this is my eyebrows. So now I'm going to be blending them, blending the concealer on top, and also blending these two colors, because remember I did apply the lighter one and the foundation here. So I'm just gonna go and blend everything together to remove the harsh lines. So to blend your concealer, you need a small fluffy brush. You don't have to use a big brush, otherwise if you use a big brush it will remove the eyebrow that you just draw. So just make sure that you are using a small fluffy brush to blend your concealer. So this is how I'm blending my concealer. And on top, so now I'm going to be applying my eyeshadow. That's the next step that I'm going to be doing right now. Before I apply my eyeshadow, I need to apply a lighter concealer on my eyelid. So the reason why I'm applying the lighter concealer on my eyelid, it helps whatever color of the eyeshadow that I'm gonna apply there to pop more. So that's why I'm going to be applying the lighter concealer, and also it helps my eyeshadow to come out nice and smooth. So that's why I'm going to be using this Cryoline concealer. So this one, I need to be applying this one on my eyelid, and after applying it I'm going to be blending it again, and then I'll be starting applying my eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using this small flat brush that I used on my eyebrows to draw my eyebrows. So that's the brush that I'm going to be using to apply the concealer on my eyes. So apply it like this, and the other one. The same brush that I used to blend my concealer, the concealer on the eyebrows, is the same brush that I'm gonna use to blend the concealer on my eyelid. So we're just gonna blend this concealer. And make sure that you are using a smaller brush to blend, small fluffy brush to blend the concealer. You don't have to use a bigger brush because it's not a big space. So you just need something small that will make your concealer nice and smooth. As you can see. So I'm done blending the concealer on my eyelid. So now I'm going to be applying the eyeshadow. I'm just going to show you what eyeshadow I'm going to be applying on my eyelid. This is the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be applying on my face. So this eyeshadow palette is from Cryoline. So I'm going for this shade here. I'm just gonna go for something burgundy. This with this shade as my transition shade, so I'm just going to be blending this shade all over my eyelid, just to blend it nicely. All the eyeshadows are blended nicely. Going to be applying the liquid liner from Essence just on my eyes, where I'm going to be applying my lashes. So I'm gonna go apply it like this. Just on top of my lashes, where I'm going to be applying the fake lashes. As you can see, the wing liner, they are not the same. They are not the same. So what I'm going to do to make them the same, I'm going to use the concealer just to shape them, just to make them the same. I'm going to use concealer and this small flat brush, the one that I use for my eyebrows, just to shape my wing liner so that they can be nice and clean. Shaping them. Okay. Okay. As you can see the different, this is after I just apply the concealer. So now I'm going to be blending the concealer just to make it smooth. So I'm using a smaller brush, the one that I use to blend my concealer on the eyebrows and then on the eyelid. That I'm going to apply on my lashes. So, and this is the eyelash glue. I'm just going to be applying my lashes on top of the wing liner. So this is how I'm gonna apply it, just to make my lashes sit on top of the wing liner. To spray the hydrating spray from Essence, just to hydrate my skin and also to prepare for like the makeup. I'm going to be applying the face moisturizer cream, this one. So that's the one that I'm using. After applying my face moisturizer, I'm going to be applying the Fit Me Maybelline primer. This one is a matte primer. The reason why I'm using a matte primer is because I've got an oily skin. So I would recommend, if you have got an oily skin, try to use matte products. If you have got a dry skin, you can use a hydrating primer. So this one is the one that I'm going to be applying on my face. I'm just concentrating on my T-zone because that's where I get lots of oily. The foundation, I'm using the same Essence 50 Soft Caramel foundation. And also to apply my foundation, I'm going to be using this flat brush just to apply the foundation. As you can see, it's flat, it's not fluffy. So this will allow you to just apply the foundation on your face. So I'm just getting the foundation from my hand, it's easier for me. And then I'm just applying it on my face. A flat foundation brush, a bigger one. This one will allow me to blend the foundation on my face. So that's the one that I use. You can also use a beauty blender if you've got a beauty blender. But just make sure that you wet your beauty blender. It gives you like a nice and smooth outcome. So I prefer to use a brush. I don't know why, but I love using a brush to blend the foundation on my face. I'm going to be applying a concealer under my eye where I want my face to be a little bit brighter. So I'm going to be applying my concealer. It's from Cryline. So remember that when you are applying your concealer, make sure that you are using 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, brighter. And on your nose as well. We're gonna do on the forehead and on the nose bridge. And here, how I place my my concealer, as you can see, and also you can see it's a little bit lighter than my my face foundation, so it needs to be 2 shades lighter. So this is the placement. So now I'm going to blend the concealer first, and then I'll be applying my contour. To tap it, you don't have to drag the concealer. Make sure that you are using a tapping method. You just have to keep on tapping till it's blended nicely. Don't drag it, otherwise if you drag it, then you're gonna drag the foundation and everything, and then it's not gonna be smooth and nice. This is the contour that I have. It's from Essence as well, so it's a little bit, it's 2 shades darker than my skin tone. So color number 340. So this is the shade. So we're just gonna apply it under my cheekbones, and then on the forehead, on my jaw lines, and then on my nose. Okay, so this is the placement for my contouring. So it's under my cheekbones, my jaw lines, and then on my forehead, and also same on the other side. So now I'm going to be using a brush to blend my contour. And just remember that you just have to use a tapping method, don't drag it. Otherwise, if you drag it, this darker shade will be everywhere. So just make sure that you keep your brush on the place and just tap it. The forehead, just tap it. And make sure that you are blending your hairline as well, so that it doesn't look white when you are done. I'm going to use a small brush to blend the contour. This is the results of blending the contour and the highlighter. So now I'm just going to be applying my liquid blush before setting my concealer. This is where I'm going to apply my liquid blush. So this is the placement of my liquid blush, just in between the contouring and the highlighter. That's where I just apply my liquid blush. So now I'm going to be using a fluffy brush to blend my liquid blush. Loose powder that I'm going to use is from Essence. So I'm just gonna set the concealer under my eyes. On my Remember to also remove the excess powder, because if you just apply it like that, it's gonna be too white. So this is how we are going to set my concealer under my eye. I'm just going to set everywhere I just applied the concealer. I'm going to powder my face with just to powder everywhere, all over my face. Don't forget to powder your neck as well, so that it doesn't look different. Make sure that your neck matches your face. Of blush on my cheeks. We already applied the liquid blush, so I'm just gonna go in with this little bit, because when I was powdering my face, it like took some off. So I'm just going to be applying it again. Not too much, just a little bit. out my cheeks, so I just want to add a little bit of shimmer. So this is the one that I'm just a little bit, not too much. Nose. On the bridge of my nose as well. Just a little bit, you don't have to put too much. We are done with the makeup. I'm going to be doing my lips right now, but the first thing that I'm going to do is to use a lip liner to shape my lips, and then after that I will be applying the lipstick that I'm going to be applying on my lips. I'm going with a brown pencil like this. Okay, so I'm mixing the brown pencil and this one also, the red, it's like a burgundy maroon color. So I'm gonna also draw on top of the brown pencil. So there's still like harsh lines, as you can see, there's harsh lines there. You just have to use a brush to blend those harsh lines so that it's nice and smooth. Right now I'm just going to, as you can see now, it's a little bit messy on the sides. I'm going to be using this flat brush to apply the concealer there, and after that I'll blend it just to clean them and make them neat. So I'm just gonna do it like that. Okay. I'm going to be using this lip gloss from Smudge. This is the lip gloss that I'm going to be applying on my lips, just to make them shiny and gloss. Okay guys, this is the makeup look that we did today. And also I just want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Please, if you like the video, like and subscribe and also share. I hope this video helps. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you.